Your generator won't start. What to do? This same generator is marketed under several different brand names. Could be yellow, could be green, could be whatever. They're all basically the same. This one has been sitting around. It's my neighbor's for a year or two without running, so 99% of the time, your problem is going to be bad gasoline. So we're going to pull the air cleaner off, take the carb off, or if we can get the bowl out and just flush it out right on the machine here, we'll do that. Let's get set up, get rid of the cobwebs over here. I'm tired of pulling it. This one does have electric start. He doesn't have a battery for it, so we'll hook up something so we don't have to keep yanking on it so much. Got the plug pulled out. Looks kind of dirty, but let's see if we got spark. We have a booster box hooked up. Let's give it a crank. Yeah, we got spark. And I could smell the nasty gas. So let's take a look at that carburetor. Get this out of the way. 8mm on this little plastic shroud, or whatever you want to call it, air filter holder. Let's get these out of the way. The bolts are out. This will have to be kind of pried out because it's pretty well stuck in there, that gasket that's on it. Get that out of the way. Rubber is stuck over here. There we go. Here's a quick test. You want to see if you're not getting fuel. I got some carb cleaner. And give it a crank. Yep, needs a carburetor cleaning. Now we can get to those. That's going to be in the way. These are 10mm. And there's another one on the opposite side of that right there. Those are off. Fight with the gasket here, and there it is. The little rubber holder. Pop that out. Now, we're going to disconnect the fuel line here, see what comes out. Let's turn it off. Squeeze clip on here. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. See if we got fuel flow. Yeah, we do. And it smells nasty. We'll suck that out later, get rid of it, put some fresh fuel in. That's going to continue dripping. Now we got to mess around with all of this. This entire plate should pull out of the way. Got our breather hose here. Let's pull that. Plop this out of the way over here. Carburetor is basically loose. You have a spring here and a little rod. Spring will come off. Should lift off right there. Make sure the other end doesn't come off. And we got that wire on the solenoid over here, but I'm going to leave that hooked up for now. I've got some gas coming out. I'm going to take those screws out if they come out. Let's see. This one. That. I need a better screwdriver. Yeah, we were already stripped. You son of a... These things are built so cheap. think that was it. Yep. Vice grips to the rescue. And let's see how much gunk is going to be on the bottom of this. Might be a lot, might be almost none. You never know. And not that bad. There is also a drain on this. You could open it up and drain it out, but we want to get to that nut right here on the back. We're going to unscrew that, pull the bowl off, and look inside. That is 14 millimeter. Toss it back on here to hold it. Surprisingly, it's not super dirty, but we're going to clean it all out now. We're going to come in here with carb cleaner. We're going to spray it right up through the carburetor here. We're going to make sure we got fuel coming out later. We're going to clean inside of the bowl and some of the other passages. Since I have it off also, there is a little, we call it like a air bleed that's underneath this plastic piece. We're going to unscrew the throttle stop on it for the idle and then pop that thing out and blow a cleaner through there too. Get it back off. Then we'll blow compressed air through here too also. We'll measure that with a caliper so we know we put it back in the same spot. And unscrew that. If you have the carb that's like surging and it won't idle properly, that's usually that little air jet causing the problem. And on these cheap carburetors, what is this one? Oh, Huawei or someone. Sometimes it's almost cheaper to buy a new one. That broke. That's not supposed to come apart that way. But we'll clean it. That part's supposed to come out. Usually they're one piece. There's little passages in there. We're going to blow a carb cleaner through there too. Got it coming through that way. Should come through, I think, over here. All right. Let's get some air blown through. And slap this thing back together. And the jet itself also needs to be given a squirt. Got everything blown out, cleaned up. Blew out the jet over here too, which holds the bowl in. Let's get it kind of in place and orient the drain. I believe it was like facing that way before, so you can get to it. We'll tighten that up. Idle mixture thing here, or air bleed, is in where it's supposed to be. Throttle rod back in. That has to come out over here somewhere to do it. Drop you in there. Get our spring hooked on. There we go. which is my stripped one. Put that one in the front. Okie dokie. That has to go in there. Here's our choke hooked up correctly. Pull out. Choke is on. Choke is off. Let that drain out some more. Get some fresh fuel in there. Got everything buttoned up. We got to put our breather type back here. Got our fuel on. Got some fresh gas in there. Pull out the choke. Crank it up. Oh, I turned my throttle control off. It died. Maybe it needs to be on. One more time. My battery popped off. Let's get something to plug in. The idle, and I got to turn that up a little bit higher. That is loud. Oh, well, there we go. We can give it back to our neighbor. Free up some space in the garage. Idle screw, I'm going to turn up a tiny bit for when it goes and kicks down with no load. It was a little bit too low for my taste. And there you go. If you found this helpful, please like, subscribe. Thanks for watching.